So what does it mean, structural changes? That means long trend reversals. Long trend reversals. We are getting into a brave new world. And there are a couple of positions that we like very much, and we've liked them for a while already. But the first one is, as we have said for many quarters and a couple of years, is the fact that we prefer industrials and value equities to tech. And on the left side of the chart, there is the long-term performance of tech versus the S&P 500. So basically NASDAQ against S&P 500. And you can see that this is really supported by interest rate cycles. Interest rate cycles, they play a major role when it comes to comparing the S&P 500 and the techs. And you can see that there is a major turnaround taking place. So major turnaround. So I would advise, and I would advise not to be too long tech companies, apart from the ones that are already industrials, very big ones, but the small ones, the ones that are in the on track for new projects or things like that, and we're especially on the bottom end of the curve, of the growth curve. So those ones are very at risk in an environment where interest rates are going to be higher. And the second one is the, no, we have to keep the chart. The second chart is the outperformance of the US against the rest of the world. This is also something that has been driven by very low price of capital in the US, the fact that rates were kept very low, the dominance of the US dollar, all of the things that are currently challenged by the current environment. So structural change in interest rates. So one thing that is very interesting on interest rate cycles is that when you look at it for a very long-term kind of approach, and the longest chart that we have is the one starting in the 18th century. All cycles, they last for 30 to 30 years, 30 to 40 years, always. Never less than that, never more than that. So, and this is the kind of, I think it's linked to long-term kind of economic cycles. And the last cycle, which started in 1982, for the ones who remember those years, and ended in 2022. So perfectly 40 years.